What's up? What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, the saga is over already. Is the exclusive is there. Sky News, The Guardian, Strasbourg, RB Leipzig, Fabrizio Romano, of course, the guru. When the guru drop it off, I say, okay, so it's official because I was waiting. I saw Sky News dropping it, but I said, okay, I'm waiting until Fabrizio Romano confirm it. And of course, he came on saying like Benjamin Sesko is staying at RB Leipzig. He have a new contract until 2030. So they have a gentleman agreement. They didn't sign it yet. They have gentleman agreement, and he decided to choose the path that Erling Haaland did because Erling Haaland extended his contract at Dortmund to stay for one more year from RB Strasbourg to Dortmund, and he stayed 1 year more year and before going to Man City, and it happened to be the good idea. And Benjamin Sesko decided to do the same because RB Leipzig promised to build a team around him. The new project will be around him, so he have a new contract until 2030. And of course, there is a option if there is a club that come in 2025, 2026. There is a gentleman agreement that he can leave. They won't step ahead of him. They won't be the party that will prevent the transaction. So, hey, that being said, all the rumor going to Chelsea, to Arsenal, to Man United, that's over. Like Romano said, they're going to close this before the end of the June. So they did it. There is no more speculation. The dude is not coming. So people move on. Of course, when people move on, they create a new rumor. There is a new rumor around in Chelsea. John Duran or Dominic Solanke. I mean, like a journalist, they always drop news. I don't know where they get their information, but I think they just need to feed us with something all the time, every time, whether it's true or not. They feed us with something. So I can see this is from Chelsea transfer news on Twitter, commonly known now as X, and of course Chelsea transfer. He said Aston Villa's forward John Duran is under consideration at Stamford Bridge. Any deal would be separate from Gallagher's potential move to Villa Park. And we all know Gallagher don't want to go there, right? Gallagher don't want to go to Villa, but they want to work on this to bring in John Duran. That's crazy. I don't understand Chelsea. I swear to God, like. We want a John Duran, right? He's a 20. He's a 20 years old. Of course, the other option, and the price is crazy. It's between 35 mil to 40 million pound. And Dominic Solange is there. The release clause for him is 65 million euro. Of course, Dominic Solange had a really great season last season. He scored 19 goals in the Premier League at Bournemouth, and he's former Chelsea academy player. This is what happened at Chelsea. We buy young player, we let them go for free, and then we buy them for a lot of money. That's what they're doing. Like if you're gonna buy this too, you're gonna go for this too, because now we're going for John Duran or Dominic Solanke. John Duran had 8 games last season. The dude didn't even play that many games in the Premier League. You want a profile like that? We already have that in the club. Young too. The Fofana. We send him to loan to Berlin. He played more than 8 games. I'm pretty sure he scored more goals than John Duran. And of course, they won. I know he's a loan to Germany, like Union Berlin, and Berlin wasn't successful. But yeah, if you're going for another kid, we already have another kid. Give that dude the chance to play with Chelsea. We already know Maresca doesn't use a striker that much. So give the Fofana the chance. We have Angelo Gabriel from Strasbourg. And De Santos, of course, De Santos is coming back. According to the news, he's staying at Chelsea, which is good. He's an additional midfielder. He's a really great holding midfielder. He's good on the ball, and it would be really good to have him with us. He already have a really good spell at Strasbourg. He had a great season with Strasbourg. He developed. The first weeks was really hard on him, but the last 6 months of the League One season was great. I was watching him all the time when he playing. He helped that midfielder a lot. And of course, I think he can be the second holding mid at Chelsea after Of course, Moise Caicedo, Okucheku is there too. Leslie Okucheku is holding mid too, right? And of course, this will just facilitate Gallagher moving. He can go maybe Villa. He don't want to go there. I'm pretty sure he don't want to go to Tottenham either. But don't put 40 million on John Duran, please. That dude, he's young. He's now proven in the Premier League. He have only 8 games. Last year, everyone was good at Aston Villa because the team was super performing. They were playing not in their level. We're gonna see if they're gonna confirm next season. We saw like we saw this similar thing happening to Brighton. You saw where they finished this season. We saw like with Newcastle. Where did they finish this season? So there is a team like that. Every time they can produce. Of course, John Duran coming from the bench for Ali Watkins. He didn't even play that many games. So when he came in, you know, he did what he had to do, like all sub had to do. When you're subbing, you help the team. The team is already good. So you don't put 40 million in that kid. He's 20 years old. Let him develop at Villa. Stop wasting money. We have a striker that we are not using them, right? Of course, or if you're going to use that money, buy Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is a good profile. He match Maresca football. He already know Maresca, and he play in the Gorjola, and he can play in the Maresca, and he'll be much more useful than John Duran. John Duran, the way I see him play, he's a player that needs space. And the way Chelsea gonna play next season, there will be no space because we'll be holding the ball the whole time. So recruit with my like think before you're doing your recruitment. I hope this is just rumor because they needed to write something because I don't think Chelsea they're gonna go for this for sure. I mean Dominique Solanke scored 19 goal. I mean that is slightly just better than Jackson. I mean people are not respecting Jackson. Jackson scored 16 goal, 0 penalty. Dominic Solanke is the one who penalty taker. So like if you look at that, if it's that you can just go with Jackson, we already have him there, bring in Detro Fofana, or spend the money on Alvarez. Don't go spending money on another kid while we have some kid you don't even play him. You know, it's crazy, it's mind blowing. Don't do it. So I just hope Chelsea will not fall for that. I hope it's just a trap. You know, I just it's a rumor, just like they say, it's a rumor. You know, I think there is a link, but Chelsea has been linked with every player available this season. But the next player we are talking about, Chelsea is now wasn't linked to him. You know. Anyway, there is a good news from Manchester United. Man United fan, I don't know. Should they be happy or they should just be worried? Because Eric Ten Hag is staying. Sekeda, he's not going anywhere. He's gonna stay after Rockcliffe, Sir James Rockcliffe, were going around talking to every coach. Didn't find what he wanted. He decided to stay with his coach. You know, this is just like a dude is cheating around looking for a new girlfriend, or like the girlfriend looking for a new boyfriend, and then he went around, he walked around, he didn't find something better, and then he just coming back to the same person. That's what happened in Man United. So now after failing the talk with Thomas Tuchel, failing against Potter, and they couldn't wait for Gareth Southgate because he's at the Euro, and of course they couldn't talk to him until the Euro end, and failing to land Pochettino, they just came back to their coach, you know, to say, okay, hey, you know what? Let's just put all the misunderstanding behind us, the miscommunication, the misunderstanding, let that behind us, and then continue with the new project. And of course, Eric Ten Hag will accept it. He have no place to go, you know. So he's staying, and of course, they're gonna negotiate a new contract. They're gonna give him a contract extension. Because if I was him, I would do the same. You know, you disrespect me, and then now you're coming back because you don't find someone better. So now the excuses works. Throughout the season, Eric Ten Hag being say, oh yeah, we had a lot of injury, it's true too. He had a lot of injury. You know, he had like more than 65 injury during the season, so that was crazy. You know, but hey, anyway, they're gonna be in the Europa League, and winning that cup, I think, saved him. You know, and yeah, they're gonna give him maybe 2 more years. He's gonna stay. Next season, they're gonna be some recruitment. We already know some of the players are not staying. That's for sure. Jadon Sancho is not coming back because Eric Ten Hag will be there. So they wanna sell him for 40 million pound. Of course, they have Mason Greenwood, like Jude Bellingham said, a rapist. I'm sorry, even though his girlfriend forgave him, we saw the tape, we heard what happened. It's like it was bad. But yeah, if his girlfriend were able to forgive him, who are we? And who are we, man? The girl came back with him, they're having baby, and the dude went to Spain. He's trying to rebuild his career, so let him live his life. And of course, there is a team that is going for him. I think AC Milan is one of them. So Mason Greenwood is not staying either. Jadon Sancho is not staying. I think they're gonna be buying some player. They're gonna bet on the young generation, Kevin Moreno, Alexandro Garnacho. Yeah, they're gonna just invest on the young generation to see. But even if Casemiro if they can sell him, he gonna go. But I don't think there is a team that are going to come for Casemiro. We saw the performance he put in last year. I don't think nobody's coming. The wage he's on is crazy. Unless if Saudi can save them, because Saudi is a Robin Hood now. Saudi save everything. Even Chelsea is waiting Saudi to come for some player. Like, yo, come, like we need to sell. And they'll be saving every team, and of course Man United will be waiting to see if they can sell some of their player. I mean, I don't know, Man United fan, comment below. Is that good news for you, or how you feel about Eric Ten Hag staying? Comment below and let me know what you think about that confirmation, because it took them 2 weeks to confirm he's staying. So hey, comment below what do you think. Of course, you're a Chelsea fan, comment below what do you think about Dominic Solanke or John Duran. Should we waste our money on them, or should we put the 70 million on Alvarez? So comment below what you think, and of course we're gonna move on to the next story that's come from Spain. It's interesting news. It's great news for the justice for racism. Finally, 3 people, yeah, according, like, this is general news now, because it's in the La Liga website, it's in every major news channel. So 3 people have been sentenced to 8 months in prison and 2 years stadium ban for racially abusing Vinicius Jr during Real Madrid's game at Valencia in May 2023. This is the first conviction for racist abuse at a football game in Spain. So yeah, we getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere with this, and I think it's really something that would deter people. Now, if they know there is a consequence of their stupidity, they're gonna think about doing stupid stuff on the field. Targeting people who just want to play. I know Vinny Jr worked on himself a lot since then. He provoking less now, and then he's getting people. Yeah, with this sanction, people will shut their mouth when they go to the game. Just go to the game, enjoy the game, leave people personal life alone. Don't insult people because of their color of skin and stuff. Just enjoy the game. There's another way to get a player angry without insulting and without being racist. You stupid. Okay, of course, Vinny Jr shared something on his Instagram, which I just have here. He said, it's a translation, I don't know, it's a Brazilian, or he wrote is in English, but it's in English. Vinny Jr, he said, quote, "Many asked me to ignore it. Many others said that my fight was in vain and that I should just play football. But as I have always said, I'm not a victim of racism. I'm a terminator of racism." This first criminal conviction in the history of Spain is not for me. It's for all black people. May other races be afraid, ashamed, and hide in the shadow. Otherwise, I will be there to collect. Thank you to La Liga and Real Madrid for helping me with this historic conviction. More to come. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. I mean, like you say, many people were saying, just shut up and play football. Like that's what people say. We all remember when Balotelli, Samuel Eto'o, and many countless African player or black player suffering from this type of racism, from France to Germany. Not so much to Germany. Sorry, I've never heard something from there like that. Even if it happened, I didn't hear something coming from like that. But in Italy, France, and in Spain, there is an accident like this all the time. So this conviction, like you say, is really good. It's a good news. And yeah, you're Terminator, man. You're Terminator. Put your Skynet helmet on and start terminating races on the field, and of course keep humiliating them. You are the king, and keep playing your football. And we wish you luck for in the Copa America. Uh, like I personally believe he should win the Ballon d'Or. And of course, this is huge in the footballing world, sanctioning people to jail. I mean, in England, it happened, eventually some Chelsea fan had some issue like that against PSG when PSG was playing Chelsea. I remember that some of those were banned for life. They don't come to the field. So in England, there is action taken every time this type of happen. But in Spain, I want to say finally, because it was sad that there is a lot of some of this happening, the ref just give the player who complaining card, despite being abused racially, especially in Italy, like Lukaku and stuff. When they protest, they give you a card, like, yo, just let them. So it's crazy, but this is a really one foot forward for in direction of ending racism in the world. Football, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. So like when something happen in there, the world take notice. So if the action is taken against those type of player, I think many sport will just follow suit. We're gonna fight racism everywhere, wherever and anywhere it is, and we're gonna fight, because discrimination have no place in sport, have no place anywhere in the world. So let's those racist people spend little time in jail for being stupid. You guys are stupid, you deserve it. So good. And of course, congratulations, Vinny, for fighting when people were criticizing you. I know you receive a lot of support, but we were there too. A lot of people were criticizing too, saying, oh yeah, you should don't provoke the fan. But I mean, provoking the fan doesn't warrant their behavior, racist behavior. Even though you worked a lot on yourself, I think since that Ancelotti did a really great job canalizing your energy, focusing on the field, and just abusing player on the field, not like talking to them, which is good. And of course, the world. This is a great result for the world. And guys, this is what I have for you guys. And let's celebrate this conviction. It's a great day for football in Europe and around the world. And I hope racism will end anywhere, everywhere in the world. Of course, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with your family, friend, and anyone you know really. And of course, if you are already a man, you already know the sky's the limit. So hey, take care. Have a wonderful day. Peace.